Hey guys, welcome to another math lesson with HeyCare Math and Science. This video will be about Cartesian planes, and the learning intention for today is to learn about the Cartesian plane and how to use it. And by the end of this lesson, we should understand that the number plane includes negative numbers, know how to write down the coordinates of different points, and finally be able to plot a point on the Cartesian plane when given the x and y coordinates. So just pause the video here and take a couple of minutes to write these down. Alright, so let's start off by learning about what the number plane or the Cartesian plane is, and essentially it uses two axes, the x and the y axis. As you can see here, x goes across from left to right, y goes vertically, and each axis uses a scale that includes both positive and negative numbers. So negative numbers on the x-axis will be towards the left side here, and positive on the right, and positive for the y-axis will be up above here, whilst negative is below. A point plotted on the plane has an x and y coordinate, which is written as xy, and x always comes before y. So let's have a look at these ones here. That point is -3, because we do x first, go 3 to the left, and then go 3 up, gives us -3, 3. On the right here, we go towards the right twice, so we have +2 for x, and then +3 because we go up 3 for y. Next one here, we need to go to the right 4 places, so that's +4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This time we're going down, meaning the y will be negative, so it'll be -3 because we're going down 3 places. The point 0, 0, the very center here, is labeled O like that, and it is called the origin. Alright, so those are the main key points you need to know for this lesson. Let's have a go at some example questions. For the number plane shown, write down the coordinates of the points labeled A, B, C, and D. Alright, so let's start with A. A, you need to go to the right once and up once. That's the positive area, so that will be 1, 1. That's your answer for A. Now question B, we need to go to the right 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and down twice. Down means it's going to be negative, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, +3 in brackets, and down 2, so it'll be -2 for the y. Question C now. We need to go left and down, so that means x and y will both be negative. So we can start off by writing a negative there. We're going to the left twice, so that'll be -2, and we're going down 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, so that will be a -4 there. And question D, write down the coordinates of D. We're going to the left 3 times and up 3 times, so our x will be negative because we're going to the left of the origin. -3, and we're going up this time, up above the origin, so y will be positive, so it'll be -3, and then +3 for y. Alright, so just pause the video here. Now it's your turn. Just have a go at these questions and just unpause it when you want to go through them with me. Alright, so starting with A again, we're going to the right, and we're going to the right of the origin and up above the origin, so x and y are both positive. X will be 1 because we're going to the right once, and we're going up 3 times, so y will be 3. Now question B, we're going to the left of the origin, but we're still above, so y will be positive while x is negative. X is going to be -3, whilst y will be +4 because we're going -3 and up 4 spaces. Question C, going to the right 4 times, so x is positive. It's to the right of the origin, but we're going below the origin, so y will be negative. That will be -1. And question D, going to the left and down, that means it's negative, so we'll have -1 for x because we're going left 1 place, and we're going down 2, so that will be -2. Give yourself a tick if you got these correct. Alright, now let's go the other way. Let's have a go at plotting some points. Let's start with A, is 3, 4. So we go to the right 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, and go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that would be your point A. Let's try question B now. Going to the left once and up 4, -1, and then up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is plot B there. Now let's try question C. Going for -2, go right 4 spaces and down 2 spaces. That is down here. That will be C. And D, we're going to the left 5 spaces and down 4 from the origin, so it'll be here. And let's go down to -4. It'll be right there. That is D. Alright, so when doing these kind of questions in your book, since you guys do not have graph paper, you'll have to sketch this. When you're drawing the axes, make sure you always label the y and the x, and you also always need to label the origin. Whoever made this Cartesian plane would lose marks if it was a test. Always label that point is the origin. Another thing you need to remember when drawing Cartesian planes is the arrows on each end of each line here. That just shows that your graph will continue on forever. Alright, so let's try question E to J by yourself now. Draw a rough sketch of it. Doesn't have to be too neat. Just draw a rough one in your book and plot these points on your Cartesian plane. If you have graph paper, that's even better. Alright, so let's just pause the video here, have a go at questions E to J by yourself, and just unpause them when you're ready to go through it with me. Alright, question E, that's 2, 5. We're going to the right 2 spaces and up 5, that's right there. That will be E there. F, -3, -1, go left 3 and down 1, that's F. G, down left 3, up 7, that will be right there, that is G. H, right 6 times, down 2, that would be there, H. I, to the right 2 times and it's 0, so it'll be right on the line, that is I. And J, 0 on the x-axis, so we don't move anywhere, and go down 4 spaces, that is J right there. Give yourself a tick for each one you got correct. Alright, so that brings us to the end of this video. Hopefully by now you guys understand that the number plane includes negative numbers, can write down the coordinates of different points, and can finally plot a point on the Cartesian plane when given the x and y coordinates. Just remember, it's x first and then y. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys all back online.